Coach, if you want to start with an opening statement, we'll go to questions.
Credit to Jamie Dixon and his team. They did a great job of preparing in a quick turnaround, coming off a tough loss. The environment was incredible, and so you got to give them all the credit in the world. In this league, you can, prepare and bring it and still lose. I was very disappointed in myself and our staff in our preparation. I don't feel like, in hindsight, that we gave our guys the best opportunity to win this game, and we will do a better job of that. But we can't do anything about it, so we're going to shelf it and move on to the next thing. Thank you.
What was the cause of all the turnovers that kind of put you guys?
Their defense and the positions we put our guys in, where they were bringing help from. We made an adjustment in the second half. I felt that helped, but they did a really good job in the first half of helping off the right guys and taking away certain driving lanes that have, within our offense, have normally been there, so credit to them.
And how important is it to not push that panic button and keep moving forward?
Well, panic about what, right? I mean, I don't know our record, but I know we only have 2 losses. So, there's nothing to panic about. I got a veteran group. I got a bunch of winners in that locker room, both on the staff and on the team. And this is the Big 12, right? And I don't know anybody's expecting anyone to go undefeated in this league. And you can prepare and you can play well and still lose, right? And so, yeah, there's no panic here. This is on to the next thing. Tough teams do the next right thing, and that's what we're trying to do, get on this plane real quick.
You said in your opening statement that you feel like you and your staff didn't necessarily put your team in the best position to win today. Looking back in preparation, what kind of things you wish you would have done differently?
I'm going to go watch the film and find out, because our guys just don't turn the ball over.
Coach, Jamie Dixon's built a lot of good programs on defense throughout his career. This year, it seems like he's added transition basketball to that as well. They had a lot of points in transition today. What were they doing so well in that space to kind of build?
Well, they scored, I think, 26 points off of our 20 turnovers, and so that's a 1.30 OER, and that's what it is. They cause turnovers. They're very fast. They get out and go. It's fun to watch them, not to prepare for them, but it's fun to watch them. Their style of play is so. Those guys, they know what they're doing, right? They're not running a bunch of tricky stuff. They're older. They were a bad call away from last year in the tournament, and everybody's back, and so no, they're a really good team, and he's letting them play.
Coach, you've seen Eddie Lampkin in different forms the last couple of years. Have you ever seen a player that can dictate the energy in an arena like that guy?
I really wasn't paying attention to the energy. I've known Eddie since I think he was an 8th grader, and he's always just been a fun person to be around. And I'm so proud of him, of what he's done with his body, how he's developed with his game, and the leader that he's becoming. And so, man, yeah, he's not fun to compete against, but he is fun to watch. And so that's credit to the staff here and to Eddie.
Naquan had, I think, 10 rebounds today. That's a season high. It's been going up a little bit in the last few Big 12 games. Is that something that's been a big emphasis for you guys with him being on the glass more?
Not just him, but the whole team, right? They were the number 1 offensive rebounding team in the conference, and they out-rebounded us today by 1, But they did a better job with theirs. We scored, I think, 8 points on our offensive rebounds. They scored 20. So we got to figure out how we're going to be more efficient in that aspect.
In your experience, what is the key to putting one loss behind you and only letting it be just the one loss?
Not making that big of a deal about it, and having older guys who can get out of their feelings. Sometimes people we say control what you can control. We can't control anything that's already happened, but we can control moving forward and having that kind of a mindset. And I feel like our guys have done that all year long, whether it's not turning one bad practice into 2 or even changing the temperature of a practice. Like if I didn't think things were going well and I said, hey guys, this is not good enough for us to win, they've always stepped up. So, we're just gonna move on, bro. We've got 2 losses. Right? Come on.
Does it help also to have a rivalry game and your home court coming up to kind of turn the page?
Having the home court is definitely a big help. I don't know if it's been a rivalry because rivalries means like both teams win, right? And I don't know that we've done anything to make it a rivalry yet.
You really complimented these guys and how they bounced back after the Butler loss. But what was the key in there as far as among the guys that kind of led to the growth after?
It was among the program, right? Like everybody looked in the mirror and looked at what we did and said, what can we do better, right? And we changed our travel plans, we changed our practice, some of the things we did in practice as a staff. The guys changed some of their and it helped them, right? And so we have to look at this and say, at some point in time, we have to look at this and say, okay, what was it, right? And I think just in the course of watching the game, they just had a better game plan than we did. Okay, and that's what that was. So we can take care of that. And so it's just.
Is there anything you wanted your team to do better on defense today, or was it just too many turnovers?
Yeah, there's no defense for live ball turnovers. You know, it's just if it's a live ball, man, it's tough when you're playing against really good dudes. So I think it was more about what we did offensively that would help us there.
Coach, you did go full court press though for the final 5 minutes or so. You ended up winning that last 5 minutes against TCU. Does that give you any kind of energy moving forward into this rivalry game against Kansas?
I hope so. So I just wanted to see some energy. So yeah, I hope so.
He had all 11 of his points in the second half. What did you like about how he kind of responded after half?
He brought energy. I told him when I put him in the game, hey man, I need some energy, and he went out there and he played with energy, and so that was good, and it's good to see because it can be something we can add to the equation.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Coach.
Hey, thank y'all. Great day.